Tens of thousands enter every year.
But only one will win. And we're talking about the annual Pillsbury Bake Off. Every year, bakers from across the country submit their favorite recipe for a chance to win $1 million. The first Pillsbury Bake Off was held in 1949 in New York City, and the rules haven't changed much over the years. Contestants have to use at least 2 qualifying ingredients in an original recipe. There were tens of thousands of entries, and only 100 finalists were chosen to compete next week in Orlando, Florida. And 4 of them are from Wisconsin. 3 live right here in the Madison area. And tonight, tomorrow, and Wednesday, we're going to introduce you to each of the local finalists and share their recipes. And we begin tonight with Dawn Logterman in Janesville.
Caramelized onion and peppered bacon flatbread.
How did you come up with the idea?
I actually had a flatbread at a local restaurant. It was a peppered bacon, and I came home and I took that same idea and I just made it an original recipe.
So you just eyeballed it in the beginning?
Yes, I tried. There was many attempts, to get the ingredients down and to, get it to taste just right, and the baking time. And you'll start with getting the bacon prepared, and you will put in 1/4 cup of brown sugar.
Okay.
And then one of my qualifying ingredients was McCormick. So I used McCormick black pepper, and use 1/4 teaspoon.
Okay. How many qualifying ingredients do you have to use?
You had to use a Pillsbury product, and then there was a list A and a list B.
Okay.
So we had to use one from each list. My other one is cayenne pepper,
Ooh.
McCormick, so it's 1/8 teaspoon of that. You're coating it, and then when you bake it, it gets all caramelized and gooey and
that
spicy.
Sounds wonderful already.
So then you just shake this up, and you'll put in the 8 slices of bacon right into the bag and shake it up to coat.
Okay.
And then what you want to do with the pan, this is very important. You want to cover the pan with foil and then place a baking rack, because when the bacon cooks, it gets real caramelized and would ruin your pan.
Okay.
So this is easy cleanup.
And this is what the finished product looks like.
While the bacon is cooking, you will take a large onion. You're going to slice it really thin, and you're going to want 4 cups, about 1 pound of onions. Saute that with 2 tablespoons, and this is my other qualifying ingredient, is Land O'Lakes butter.
Butter. And then you have fresh tomatoes or diced tomatoes?
Yep, and this is another qualifying ingredient, is Muir Glen diced tomatoes.
Okay. And the most important part of the flatbread is the crust. So
yes.
What did you use here? You used the Pillsbury pizza crust.
Pillsbury thin pizza crust.
Rolled it out and baked it.
Yes, you par bake it for about 7 minutes to get it started.
And what kind of cheese did you use?
I used mozzarella, 8 ounces, and 1/2 cup of the Parmesan.
It smells so good, Dawn. Oh, look at that.
We got to put the fresh basil on.
The fresh basil is probably what took it over the top when you were making it.
It really did. It just brightens up the flavors. And
it looks beautiful, and it smells heavenly. If it were up to me, I think it would be a slam dunk for you. Oh, it looks wonderful.
And I'm going to be practicing the next couple weeks, going over to friends' house, and they've invited neighbors and friends over.
I was just going to say, you must be very popular on the dinner party circuit right about now. Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Oh, Dawn, that is delicious. You know what I really like? Besides the bacon, the onions.
They're sweet and good.
Cheers to your success.
Thank you. Thank you.
It really is delicious. Dawn works at a coffee shop in Janesville, and she's been feeding all of her customers the flatbread. She grew up in Florida, so she's very excited to return to Orlando for the Bake Off contest and to see family there. Martha Stewart is hosting the Bake Off this year, and she'll announce the grand prize winner live on the Martha Stewart Show, March 27th. Maybe you just met her. Dawn's recipe, by the way, for her caramelized onion and peppered bacon flatbread is on our website, channel3000.com, as well as the recipes of the other 2 finalists who will meet tomorrow and Wednesday on Live at 5. Just click on the red links section.
That looked good. You're torturing us at 5 o'clock.
I know. It's a big deal to be one of the top 100.
It really is.
It really is.
We'll meet the next one tomorrow.
Yep.
And we'll be right back.